Hi everybody, welcome to the Sports Village Church Online. You're most welcome. Thank you if you're a regular or if you're just clicking on a link on social media and you're just hearing me for the first time. You are more than welcome. Please stay. Have a listen to the songs and have a listen to Martin's talk as we continue looking at the question, what is the gospel? And gospel means good news. What is the good news of Jesus? And what difference does it make to our lives? So, stay with us. Obviously, last week was a big week in the news, and the SVC leaders will be listening, watching, and talking about how the Prime Minister's timetable out of lockdown will affect us and what we can do. Naturally, as I have been throughout this process, I'm cautious. As a person, I err to caution, and throughout this, obviously, my wife is a doctor. I hear what goes on the inside. I've been very, very cautious is the word. I'm repeating myself, but it's true. But we are watching and listening and talking. We will have more news for you as the weeks go on about what we may be doing. Again, I just want to repeat what I said last week. Quite a few of our church family are having a rough time, to say the least, and we want to open our hearts to you. We want to tell you that we love you and that we're here for you, and that if you need anything, just let one of us know. And please, we do this very well at SVC anyway, but please be in touch with each other, be supporting each other. That's what church is about, helping each other grow in grace and in the knowledge of Jesus Christ. Just a few other notices from me. Life group on Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Do come along. Just say hello if you want to, and if you don't want to stay for all of it, doesn't matter. We'll be delighted to see you, and you'll be most welcome. And thank you again to Barry and Eric, who do a great job of keeping that together for us. And next week, we'll be looking at what is God. It's the first Sunday in March. It's March next week already. We'll be looking at what is God, and we'll be looking at God is eternal. God is eternal. What does it mean that God is eternal? And Simone will do prayer points. They'll be on Facebook tonight, so if you want to learn how to pray, she'll have a few pointers for you. They're fantastic. We use them. If you don't want to use them by yourself, use them with your family or a friend. And just tell God what's on your heart. If you're fed up, just tell him. If you're frightened, tell him. If you're happy, tell him. And we'll grow in grace together. So before we begin, I'm just going to read a psalm. Let's prepare our hearts. I'm going to read Psalm 147. And the heading in my Bible says, He heals the broken-hearted. Psalm 147. Praise the Lord, for it is good to sing praises to our God, for it is pleasant, and a song of praise is fitting. The Lord builds up Jerusalem, he gathers the outcasts of Israel, he heals the broken-hearted, and binds up their wounds. He determines the number of the stars, he gives to all of them their names. Great is the Lord, and abundant in power, his understanding is beyond measure. The Lord lifts up the humble, he casts down the wicked to the ground. Sing to the Lord with thanksgiving, make melody to our God on the lyre. He covers the heavens with clouds, he prepares rain for the earth, he makes grass grow on the hills. He gives to the beasts their food, and to the young ravens their cry. His delight is not in the strength of the horse, nor his pleasure in the legs of a man. But the Lord takes pleasure in those who fear him, in those who hope in his steadfast love. Praise the Lord, O Jerusalem. Praise your God, O Zion. For he strengthens the bar of your gates. He blesses your children within you. He makes peace in your borders. He fills you with the finest of the wheat. He sends out his command to the earth. His word runs swiftly. He gives snow like wool. He scatters frost like ashes. He hurls down his crystals of ice like crumbs. Who can stand before his cold? He sends out his word and melts them. He makes his wind blow and the waters flow. He declares his word to Jacob, his statutes and rules to Israel. He has not dealt thus with any other nation. They do not know his rules. Praise the Lord. So God's revealed himself in creation and in the scriptures, and he heals the brokenhearted, and so it's good and pleasant to praise his name. So let's do that now. Let's worship God.